Going uphill is tough, but bike riding is still my favorite kind of exercise. What do you like best? Whatever your favorite kind of exercise is, whether it's jumping rope or climbing or swinging, it's good for you, and it makes you feel good too. Do you think that other animals besides ourselves like to play? Well, I have a basket of kittens here beside me. Let's see what they like to do. Let's just watch them for a bit. Hey there. Hello. Who's mewing? What's the matter with you? Don't you like my yarn ball? Oh. Maybe they're just too young. When they're very young, like these kittens, mostly they like to play with each other. See how he's biting his friend here? It's the kitten's way of getting ready to do the things that cats need to do. And they're just busy exercising their muscles, training their muscles and their brains to do the things that they need to do later, like pounce upon a fast-moving object. To show you that it's not just pet animals that like to play, let's take a look at some young baboons near their home in the wild. Here they are. 3 little baboons. Now, what game do you think this is? Could this be called King of the Tree? Whoops, he's not king anymore. Hey, I'm coming too. There's Mother supervising their play. Why do you think that kittens and baboons spend some time at play each day? Well, yes, for some of the same reasons that you do. They have bodies that need exercise, just as you have a body that needs exercise too. What is exercise? Is this exercise? Is this what we mean by the word exercise? Is this exercise? The boy doesn't have to move very much to watch TV, does he? Is this exercise? So, what's the difference? Yes, you're right, exactly. In order to get exercise, you have to really move your muscles. There's nothing wrong with relaxing, but it is bad never to get any exercise. If you don't get any exercise, then you'll end up with a weak body, and I know you want to have a strong body. Besides having a weak body, if you don't exercise, you won't feel so good, and you won't look as good, and maybe you won't be as charming or as much fun to be with. Do you think that you need strong muscles? Why? Yes, you need strong muscles for them to do the work they have to do. And you know what that is, don't you? Things like sitting, standing, walking and running and jumping and just about anything that you can think of. Do you think that the human animal has always needed to have strong muscles? Let's think back long, long ago to a time when man first lived on this earth. His brain hadn't dreamed up a house yet. Maybe he and his family crouched under a rock ledge for protection. But mostly he lived outdoors. He had to hunt wild animals for food. He had to be strong enough to run fast and sometimes to fight off dangerous wild animals. You and I have bigger and better brains than the first men did, but we have the same kind of bodies with the same kind of bones and muscles. And our same kind of bodies still need exercise. They weren't meant to sit still all day. Hey, I'm thinking of someone who's never still for a minute, except when she's asleep. Can you guess? A baby. That's right. Even when you were a baby, you exercised every day. Before you could crawl or creep or walk, you wiggled around a lot, waving your arms and kicking your legs. You were getting ready to move on your own. You were also doing something else good for yourself. You were helping your spine to take shape. When you were first born, your spine looked straight. But now that you're older and more grown up, your spine looks like this. Do you see how it curves out and out and in again? Maybe you can feel the curves in your own spine. Did you know that the curves in your spine allow you to do something quite special? Let's see if you can find out what that is. Stand up. Okay. Now, if you have enough room, take 4 walking steps forward. Stop. There's the answer. Do you get it? You alone can walk upright on 2 feet. Good. That's it. Now you can go back and sit down again. No other animal is as comfortable walking on 2 feet as you are. Look at this gibbon ape. He's swinging through the trees very gracefully, using his arms. He could never learn to walk as well as you do. Now, when he comes down to the ground, do you see how funny and awkward he is? Why, he has trouble keeping his balance. No, he could never learn to walk as well as you do. And since you are able to walk well on 2 feet, then make sure you do it. Do it with pride. When you walk, stand up, proud and tall. Hey, let's play a game. Without moving your feet, just move your body any way you like. Ready? When I say the word freeze, I want you to hold absolutely still. Do you understand? Okay, just keep moving like I am. Freeze! Don't move a muscle. Do you see how you can make your muscles hold your body any way you want, even though they don't like it? You can train your muscles almost any way you want, but you wouldn't want to train them so you stood all the time like this, would you? I hope not. It's uncomfortable, it's tiring, and it's not good for your spine either. Okay, go back and sit down like you usually do, nice and relaxed. But I hope when you're sitting down and relaxing that you're not slumping. You wouldn't want to teach your muscles bad habits like that. Do you know the difference between sitting up tall and slumping? Watch, here's a slump for you. Now you do it. You slump too. All right, now look around at each other to see how you look. How do you look? Terrible. Do you know what would happen if you sat like this all the time? Your muscles would learn to do it. So now tell them to do this, to sit up. And now how do you look? Wonderful. Good. Luckily, we can train our muscles to do what we want them to do. And how do you keep your muscles and make your muscles strong? That's right, by exercising them, by using them, by moving them, by playing every day. Outdoors, if possible. Here's a game you can play the next time you go out for recess. It's called Duck, Duck, Goose. Everyone sits in a big circle, and one child is it. He taps the others, saying, duck, 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 and then goose. Then Goose gets up and tries to tag it before it gets back to the empty place in the circle. Watch. Duck, Duck, Goose is fun to play, and as you could see, it's good exercise, too. Of course, it's not always possible to play outdoors. I know another great game that's good for indoors. It's called Tiger Hunt. Everybody get down on your hands and knees. Come on, let's play it. You repeat everything after me exactly as I say it and as I do it. You ready? Okay. Let's go on a tiger hunt. Put on your knapsack. Put on your gun. Ready? Let's go. I see some tall grass. Gotta go through it. Psh, 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 psh. Oh, coming to a bridge. Gotta go over it. Uh-oh, coming to a river. Gotta swim over it. Uh-oh, mosquitoes. Coming to a swamp. Gotta go through it. Coming to a tree. Let's go up it. Look around. I see a cave down the tree. Shh. Into the cave. I see two yellow eyes. It's a tiger. Run! Up the tree, down the tree, through the swamp, over the river, over the bridge, through the tall grass, open the door, close the door. Safe at last.
All About You is a project of the Agency for Instructional Television.